What's up, creators? Pete Newey and PPN Creations here with Marlon Reyes, Marlon the Cartoonist,
What's up,
and
everybody?
check out the Discord. We have a Discord for the Self-Published Comic Society. It's in a link probably somewhere. Check out our Spotify. We have our podcast on there. And check out Marlon's YouTube. It has all the secret episodes too, if you check it out. So,
Right.
Anyway, hey Marlon, what are you working on?
Guys, so Daydream Magazine issue 3 is in the works, and Space Magic issue 9 is near completion, everybody. So, probably next episode, I'll have the cover ready and I'll show you guys.
Come on, Marlon. You've been saying it's near ready for like the last 80 episodes, man. How far are you at, really?
Last couple pages.
You got a cover?
Cover is still like, it's not scanned yet. It's still in sketchbook mode. I want to show you guys my second bestseller.
There we go.
Number 1 is my bestseller. Second bestseller is issue 2.
Oh, what do we got in there?
So as you guys know, this is not a spoiler because it's been out for a while, but Space Magic 1 ends with Michael crashing into this planet, which is the Space Magic planet with like the elves, the goblins, all that stuff. First person he meets when he crash lands is Adam the Wizard. He's like an old wise wizard. He lives in a cave within the mountains. This is the first person Michael meets, and he's collecting his thoughts. First thing he thinks he's dead, but Adam the Wizard kind of guides him through. He explains the Earth a little bit. He explains magic. He explains where he's at. He knows his stuff. So if you guys want to learn about Adam the Wizard, issue 2 is where I have him almost in every page. So
can you show us a panel?
Yeah, I can show you guys.
Show us one of the favorite panels or something like that.
Gotta take out the bagging board here.
Look at that, bro.
So this is when Adam the Wizard takes Michael to his little hut, and this is kind of like their altercation.
Oh, your pages are black.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks sick, dude.
So it's like he's trying to explain to him, but Michael keeps cutting him off. Like he's like, he's telling him to sit down, right? And he gets up. He's like, "Why are your ears so big?" Or like, "Where am I?" And he's trying to do is explain to him where he is, where he's at, keep him up to pace, and he just keeps interrupting Adam the Wizard. So
look at that,
Adam
man.
the Wizard, one of my favorite characters to draw, and everybody else seems to love him too. So, but
cover too.
Enough about Space Magic. Let's talk about Spectre Outlaw. What we got?
Oh, okay. Well, check it out. This just came out. My next show coming up. I forgot where it is, but whatever my next show is, you'll be able to see it. This just printed. This is Spectre Outlaw 24. And I changed the logo on the side.
The white logo or
yeah, something? Now it used to be like this kind of like 80s, 70s kind of inspired one, and now I'm kind of going with modern. And so this guy right here is the main bad guy. This is part 4 of 4, History of Violence. It goes over his history of kind of where Spectre Outlaw came from and things like that.
Right.
So I gave a little bit of preview of this section, actually.
Oh, that's right.
And so, oh wait, this is a little huge spoiler here, but if you want to check it out, why is that happening? I don't know. I won't say though. So this is part 4 of 4. And then the next issue, my artist is actually halfway done already.
Oh, nice.
With issue 25. Yeah, he's going through it. He must not have any other job. Like he has multiple jobs, and now he's like, I think I'm his only job, and so he's like flying through this issue. Right. So I have a feeling that he's going to be done with that next month. And so by next in a month or two, month and a half, 2 months,
Right.
I'll be on issue 25. Issue 25 is basically a reset.
Mm.
It just starts over. So check it out, Spectre Outlaw. You get to see his history, and a lot of loose ends close up, and it starts a whole new kind of thing. Remember that my issues go
Or
to issue 50. So
right. So is that why 25 is kind of like that reset?
yeah, so 25 is kind of
Nice.
like that. That's what I was thinking. Was like we about to reset. Go ahead.
25 issues and then another 25 issues,
It's
brand
kind of
new.
like because 25 is actually the 25th issue, so it's like 24 issues.
Right, right,
Kind of timed it weird, but that's because I do 4 issues at a time.
right,
So we'll see. It'll be 25 through 25, 26, 27, 28. 25 through 28 is the next story, but the next story is actually 8 issues.
right.
So
Are you thinking about making like a thick old trade too for
yeah,
each?
dude. I think remember you and I were talking a long time ago about like
Right.
the Spawn omnibuses and stuff. And they put 50 issues in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that, but that means that every time I print them, it's gonna be like a gazillion dollars. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
how much would the sell be? Like 50,
I
50
don't
per book?
know, dude. I don't know. It's gonna be weird because like you can see the comic is a comic book size, but when I print them out all together, it's like a manga size.
Right.
So if I do a manga with 50, issues in them, it'll be
Right.
like this thick. I don't know. I don't know if the reading experience is good or not like that. So we'll see.
I
I
think
haven't
so.
decided yet.
Like the current mangas, how they put 3 volumes in one, so it's like a mini omnibus.
Yeah, does that feel good? I don't own
It
any of those.
does. I
It
only
does.
own one, which is the One Piece. It's issues. I mean, comic book talk,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's volume one, two, and three all in one, and like, yeah, it feels the same, and there's no difference or nothing.
Really? Okay. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
do that then.
I just don't know how much it would cost and how much you'd have to sell it for to
Oh,
kind of make something back.
it's probably gonna be a lot. I'll probably be
Yeah.
selling it for cost.
Right.
Like my idea right now actually is I'm gonna try to talk to my local comic book store and
Hmm.
see if they can have my issues in there. Um, and I would take no profit. I would just, let whatever they sell it for is whatever they get for it. So it's just kind of give them incentive to put it on there
Right.
and kind of see how that goes. Or
Wouldn't
maybe
you have to
even
look into like barcodes in this case
maybe,
or
huh?
ISBNs?
Maybe I'll just say it's a demo. Like
Demo.
they can just put it out there and it's free and they can just pick it up. Anybody can just pick it up.
Right.
I don't know. Hey, self-publishing. It's a hard life, guys. We
You're everything. You're your businessman. You're your finances. You're your media team, and it's everything, guys. But don't let that discourage you from making your comics. All I gotta say.
I mean, look, guys. I'm on issue 24.
Right.
Like self-published, right? I made it this far. You just keep going and you release it and
Yeah.
people buy it when it looks cool. People buy stuff that just looks cool or sounds
Yeah.
cool. You know what I mean? People are still buying your comic. People are still buying my comic. You know what I mean? And they just need to hear our pitch and give us a chance. You know what I mean?
That
So
yeah, that's pretty much it. And then they come back too, which is pretty cool.
they do, they do, they do.
Like, oh, I just got this at the other show. Hey, let me get your latest issue. Or they'll come to the table. What's new?
That's the
And
that's
that's
the
like the
best
best.
feeling, man.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling. Shoot, having a little audience. All right, hey, bro. What do you? It's been a while since we podcasted. We I actually didn't go to the comic book store for like 3 weeks,
Why is that?
and yeah, because I went to travel somewhere, and then another one, something came up, and it's like I don't like going to the comic book store unless I go the day of like New Comic Book Day, right?
Oh,
So
Wednesdays, right?
Wednesday, right? So I finally went, and my stack wasn't that big. I was kind of worrisome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if comics are kind of on the downswing or what. But what are you reading?
Okay, guys. So I have a brother, and he's obsessed with going to Barnes and Noble. So he's always going to Barnes and Noble, and he collects a lot of manga and stuff. So I'm there. I'm checking out the comic books, and I found this. This is Fantastic Four here
Ooh.
by Mark Wade. I don't know. Do you
Okay.
like Mark Wade?
There's, I don't have a negative feeling about him, but I honestly don't remember like a story where I'm like, oh, that's Mark Wade. You know what I mean? Like I
Mhm.
know of him obviously, but I don't know
Right.
how's that. How is it?
Okay, guys. So I wasn't. I don't think I've ever read anything Mark Wade, which is crazy.
See, that's how I feel too. That's me.
But what's it called? This book so far, I'm loving it because everyone's personality is the way they should be. Like this is how the Fantastic Four should be. Um, what issue was it? It's it's Imaginauts issue 60. So if it
That's how-
were in comic book form, this would be the comic cover.
Um.
But it's issue 60. I'm not sure which volume it is, but it's like a retelling too of their origin. And it starts off with it's like a business meeting, and it's just a group of people seeing how they can turn the Fantastic Four to like a retail property, like their
um,
merchandise, their T-shirts, their toys, all that.
which is kind of like the movie.
Right. But that's what a lot of people don't get about the Fantastic Four is that they're like kind of like a parody of superheroes in a way. Like they make fun of the overpowered like heroes from like the DC side of stuff, where it's like, what would a superhero really do? You know, they'd want to market their team and their powers, and they'd want TV shows, which they kind of did that in the new movie as well, where they gave them like a cartoon show at the end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I
But
was saying
yeah,
it's like that's kind of like the movie.
they had like coffee cups, toys, and stuff. So in this issue, they get this media guy to follow the Fantastic Four around for a week, and he just kind of sees the back and forth between the Thing and Johnny, and how Reed is with the team, and like how Susan is as well. And it's funny because he's like not used to like their powers. So there's a point where like they're levitating in the sky, and the media man like looks down and he just like grabs onto Susan. He's like, oh, he's not used to the invisible force field and stuff like that. So it's pretty funny. Like they're Monday to Friday, just being with them. And of course, like I love how their personalities are all distinct and how they all clash as well, which is something I feel like the current Fantastic Four doesn't really do as much nowadays. Cause like everyone's not as different. Like everyone kind of has like that leader personality, but in this issue, Reed's clearly the leader, and something's also off with him as well because he's the one who invites the media guy to follow them around, and they're like, "Wow, like the team's like Reed's not really the one to be commercial like this." So I'm still reading and trying to figure out what's actually going on. Like, why does Reed
Um,
care about his image? Like, why does he care about the team's image
which he
when
usually
usually,
doesn't.
right? Like, why does he care about the commercials and the toy sales and the profit they make? He should be caring about like their missions and stuff. So yeah, he's trying to be media friendly. So it's like, why is Reed
Why
trying
do
to
you
be
think
media
it
friendly?
is? I mean, people have already read it. They get to
Right,
see what you think now. That's kind of cool. Like,
right.
why do you think that is?
And that's what I love too about going to like bookstores. Like you find stuff that you wouldn't have found otherwise. But yeah,
I think
um,
now, I haven't read it yet. I haven't read it yet. Based off what you told me, my guess is that because he's like obviously the smartest dude on like one of the smartest dudes in the universe.
right,
So he either has some kind of plan about it,
right.
right? Or some kind of mind control ish type thing, or
Could
what, you
be
know what
as
I mean?
well.
Like, it's got to be something like that, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if you ever seen the show. I think it came out in like 2000. It's on Disney Plus, but it's this Fantastic Four show. They kind of look like almost anime-ish. But there's this episode where like Reed's being strange, and it's because he was doomed the whole time.
Oh,
So like
that's sick.
they switch, and I guess he's being like more like when they try to talk to him, he's kind of like not giving them their full attention. Like he's just being different. And they're like, "What's wrong with Reed? Like, why is he being so blunt with us, right?" And it's because he was Doom the whole time, and Doom was
Oh,
Reed, but he couldn't like escape Doom's lair because he couldn't find his way out, basically,
that's kind of
until he
sick.
like he talks to some Doombots, and they kind of guide him out of his own lair.
Huh.
I'm
That's a
I'm I know I'm
cartoon?
gonna continue reading this. By next podcast, I should have an answer to my
Okay,
question.
yeah, you gotta follow up on that then, man.
Yeah. But
That's
what are
pretty
you
cool.
reading?
So, like I was mentioning, I kind of like just got to the comic store and you know, here's one thing. Now, this is not what I'm reading, but I just got this in and it is it's not the second printing, although this is the artwork for the second printing.
Oh,
Okay. It's not a
I've
second
seen
printing
that.
because it would say second printing,
Right.
but this is a signed
Ooh, how'd you
Rob
get that,
Liefeld
bro?
of the cover of McFarlane, right? So I'm not opening this, obviously,
Nah, you
but
gotta flip through it.
no, man, no, man, I ain't gonna flip through that. But
So this was at
oh,
your shop?
no, so I ordered that actually
Okay.
through Rob Liefeld's website,
Oh, nice.
and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get it, and Rob Liefeld's like, I already sent them all out, and so I thought he just forgot mine or whatever. I mean, it's possible, right? He's just doing it himself. So I was
Oh,
like, dang, I guess I lost that money because it wasn't cheap, you know.
how much are we
And
talking?
so,
No, I'm kidding.
but I, I didn't want to complain though, because like it's not like Rob Liefeld did it on purpose if he did it, like and so I was just gonna eat that, and then like weeks later,
Right,
all of a sudden I get this package. I'm like, what is this? I haven't. I'll be honest, Marlon. I used to order a lot of comics. I haven't ordered
right,
a lot of comics lately,
right.
and so I see this package in a comic book, mailer, and I'm like, what is this? I didn't order nothing. And I opened it, I was like, yo, like, I mean, it's Rob Liefeld, bro. So that got me. And then when I went to my comic book store, I saw that they had giant size Youngblood.
Nice.
And you can see I have a bookmark here. This bookmark has
Oh,
Spectre Outlaw.
that's cool. Are you selling those?
No, 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 no. It's from gosh, what is his name? It's Ricardo knows the dude. It's this guy. I don't know if you can see the
W
it's like ELA.
ELA
I follow him on Instagram.
ELA.
But this is like he did a commission for me. He did this bookmark, so I'm using it as a bookmark. I'm reading this. It's just basic, action smash, like a bunch of heroes and stuff. I'm not super
Nice.
through it, as you can see. I'm barely into it, but I'm reading Youngblood right now. I got a big old stack.
Did you buy the new Badrock solo series?
I didn't. I saw it, and it's written by Rob Liefeld, which is great. But I think I said this on a previous podcast. If Rob Liefeld doesn't draw it, I kind of don't want it.
So you,
Um,
you don't like his writing or something?
no, I just not really. I really just want to see his artwork. You know what I mean? And so
Nice. Hmm.
I do. So if somebody writes it and he draws it, I'll buy it only for his artwork. But
Right.
I don't really care. So my preference is actually this, which is that he writes it and draws it.
Right. Okay.
But I don't know. And Badrock is not really one of my favorite characters, and he like all right because he's supposed
Mm.
to be like a kid who like is in the start. I don't know. He's not. If it was like Die Hard, I'd probably get it.
Right.
Um,
Which would
if
be
it,
nice if they all get solo series too.
yeah, and it depends on who it is. Like I said, Badrock's not really my kind of guy. So if it was Rob Liefeld writing and drawing it, I'd probably get it. But just since he only wrote it and then somebody else drew it, and
Right.
Badrock's not my favorite, then I didn't get it. So I
Oh,
looked
yeah.
through it. It was kind of whatever.
I
Like,
saw I saw he made like a Marvel joke on there
did he?
that even Badrock can't keep up with like the MCU or something.
Oh, because
He's
it's a
like, oh, like they just dropped another Marvel show or something.
dude. He's a Rob Liefeld's a Marvel hater right now.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen a video where he's like all mad and he's like, you know what's collecting dust? All the Marvel comics that are sitting at the comic book shop shelves. He's like, DC is making a killing right
He's
now.
oh, you know what? I saw Rob Liefeld. This is how I know Mark Waid. This is how I know Mark Waid. I think he had like he had like a take about Mark Waid. Mark Waid said something about like,
Oh, uh-huh.
you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Mark Waid
he,
was saying that current comics are better than like Silver Age or something like that.
no, it was the other way. He said like the old stuff is the best stuff. I think, right? Like,
No, it was flipped because Rob Liefeld was getting mad because he was saying, "So
you're right.
you're gonna tell somebody not to go watch Jaws? You're gonna tell somebody not to go
That's
watch The
right. You're right.
Shining,
You're right. You're right. You're right.
right?"
So you're saying only the modern stuff's better. What? And then, dude, he went off on Mark. He goes, Mark Waid always says stupid stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's how I know that dude. That's how I know that dude.
Yeah, now I remember that too. And
Dude,
he's like, "Go read Watchmen. Go read like all these other like classic books."
dude, but he's right.
Yeah.
Like, look, I don't know. Like, I'm not like a big modern guy, but I'm buying like, look, I'm collecting all these comics and stuff, right?
Nice.
I'm reading modern stuff, right? So it's all right, but to say that like
It's
the modern
better.
stuff is way better than the stuff in the past, like I don't know. He's I think Rob Liefeld's right, man. Like the old stuff is so good though, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I don't know. Like yeah, you're not gonna watch Jaws. You're not gonna watch, bro. You're not gonna watch Karate Kid in the '80s. You're not gonna
Right.
watch like I was watching. I was making my kids watch that stuff.
Right.
Like Gremlins
Oh, Graham.
and
Oh.
Goonies and all that stuff. They're like, "What? What is this?" They're. I go, "Come on, watch Karate Kid with me." They're like, "Oh, the one with Jaden Smith." I'm like, "Nah, but
Uh,
what?" Like that's the one they know, right? So I had
uh-huh.
them watch it with Daniel LaRusso and all that stuff. They're like, "What? They're talking about
Mhm.
bullying here." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, this is the So and I'm not saying don't watch the Jaden Smith one. Like I know
Right.
everybody likes to meme on that, but like watch that one. That's fine too. But it's like watch what you like. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I feel like you
It,
gotta watch the foundations too, you know?
yeah,
'Cause, like,
man.
if it's a reboot or, like, a remake, like, you gotta watch where all this stuff originated from as well.
Yeah, or you know what? Or don't. Whatever's. You know what I mean? Like, just do whatever you want, read whatever you want. But I don't know, um when you say that like only the
It
new stuff's the best
is
stuff and like
better.
don't even
Like,
bother, like
basically saying, "Read the new stuff and don't touch the old stuff." It's
no
like, come on.
man. You gotta like I mean, do both, bro. Like do both. Like but dude, I feel like you're gonna miss out. Maybe it's because I'm a big Silver Age fan.
Mm.
I'll tell you this much. So when I first started comics, it was in the '90s, right?
Mhm.
Like I guess '80s ish, like late '80s and stuff.
Right.
And so uh, I was trying to look to see if I had it here, like anywhere, but um, and so I love that stuff. You know what I mean? And so I was like, oh, it's the '80s and '90s, and that's it. And
Right.
then I friended somebody who's like super old. My homie, his name is Jeremy. He'll never see this because he doesn't do podcasts and anything, but
Right.
he's from Portland and he gets me all my comics. Like he was the guy who got me this one, Fantastic
Ooh.
Four, right here.
Which issue is that one?
This issue is 23, man.
Oh, nice.
Issue 23, right? It's got the Doom, like the old school, you know what I'm saying? Or he got me my Grail, which
Is
is
that
Silver Surfer.
is that the legit one from, like, first print kinda deal are we
Yes,
talking?
sir.
Oh, snap. I
Yes,
just got
sir.
the facsimile of that one.
It is not cheap. It is
Yeah, I
not cheap,
yeah, I can
but
imagine.
it's awesome. And so, I read these two and they're pretty awesome, man. You know what I mean? Like, but it is a certain style. To Mark Wade's point, it is a certain style, right? Like,
Right.
it can be a little goofy sometimes. The pacing's a little weird. You know what I mean? Like, but I would just feel like, dude, if you didn't read this, it's like you're missing out on like this narrative, like this really amazing narrative. Like,
Yeah, dude. It's just a good time, you know? Like,
yeah,
superheroes
dude,
don't
like,
gotta be all, like, dark, serious, gloomy all
look,
the time.
we're gonna go over the Spider-Man movie, right?
Right. I was just about to touch on that because Silver Age, dude, this movie brings to life so many classic Silver Age covers. My mind was blown, bro.
But that's the thing. It's like they do homage to it, and that's so cool. you know, and you can have the new stuff and the old stuff. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like
So, like,
it
if
just
you're only reading modern, dude, you're not even gonna know. Like, it's just
yeah.
gonna fly over your head that
Dude,
they're
you'll
bringing
still like
these
the
covers
movie.
to life. Yeah.
You'll still like the movie, and you'll like it. We'll talk about this in a bit. You'll like the movie, but the reason I think you'll like the movie is it's like an actual movie that feels like you're opening up a comic book, right? Well, where does that come from? That comes from all the history of what a comic book is like. It doesn't, when you open it, it doesn't feel like a modern comic book to me.
Right.
It feels like the old ones, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
to me, I don't know. Like, anyway, so uh, that's funny. We just go on that tangent, but now I remembered why I was like, dang, I know about Mark Waid. Why do I know that
Like,
guy?
you've heard it somewhere, you just don't know where.
Dude, and it's like you said, you know, we're sitting here, we're talking about comics,
Right.
but you know, we're like we're not casuals, but
Right.
we're kind of casuals. It just kind of depends on the subject, right? Like we know a lot about comics, but we're not like oh, Mark Waid's this is we have a friend, his name is Tim, and he's in our chat.
Right.
That
Right.
dude is a hardcore, right? That dude's a hardcore. Like he will know everything about comics, right?
Right.
Like I'm like a larper compared to that dude. But
Uh-huh.
you know, like we know about comics, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we read comics, we digest comics, we you know what I mean, all the time. We do it weekly, we
Mhm.
do it daily, we do it, you know. But
I just read
sometimes
what I like.
yeah,
There's
well
probably
that's the
somebody
thing.
out there saying like, "What? You haven't read this? How do you not
Hmm.
know?
And then
You're
you go
missing
right
out."
back at him. You go right back at him and he goes, you haven't, you know, you haven't read uh Poison Elves?
Oh,
You haven't read Poison Elves? Like you do. Because I actually think if you liked The Crow, you liked, you know, like, dude, you will love Poison Elves. You know what I mean?
right.
And it's like, if you haven't read it, you're actually losing out on this. I think it's a piece of history that I hadn't read.
Right.
And bro, you just like randomly told me, like, bro, I think you'll like this. I'm like, why would I like this? This looks dumb, bro. And then I look at it, I was like, dude, this is so good. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you know my taste better than I do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shoot. All right, let's move on to the next thing, the next big thing. Uh, as of this recording, Spider-Man, um, Brand New Day
Mhm.
came out yesterday. No, Thursday. So it's a couple
Thursday,
days ago.
Thursday.
Okay. Uh, man, I don't even know where to start. I have to tell you this though. I sent you this meme, right? And it was this thing where this guy said that Supergirl was going to make more
Oh, yeah.
than Spider-Man Brand New Day. Guys, the amount of money that Spider-Man made day one, which is Thursday, it wasn't even Friday.
Yeah,
On
Thursday.
Thursday was more than the entire worldwide box office gross
Dude.
of Supergirl. Now, look, remember we talked about this before.
Right.
Box office watching is kind of messed up, but also it is important because, like, you know, and it just shows. So, just letting you guys know, we're going to be spoiling this movie because
Spoilers ahead, guys.
we were talking back and forth. Should we talk around it, or should we just talk about the movie? We're going to talk about the movie because we're so excited.
Yeah.
So if you don't want this, you can skip ahead. We go to San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel announcements and stuff, and that's not really spoilers because it's kind of out, whatever. But we're going to talk about Spider-Man because we have to. This
Right.
movie is sick. I already saw it twice. Marlon, you
Nice.
said your girlfriend's seen it right now, or what?
Yeah, yeah, she's watching it today. We went on Thursday, opening night, and now she's watching it right now, Saturday. I might go again, but we'll see. We'll see. Because the theater is packed.
Dude, the theater's packed.
On my way home, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I drive by the theater on my way, like, back home from work. Dude, kid you not, the whole lot is filled. Like,
Filled,
there's
bro.
nowhere to park, man.
Filled, bro. Like, and you
It
got
is
to think,
packed.
what movies do this, right? I thought it would be the Odyssey. I saw the Odyssey, loved it,
Me too.
right?
Same here.
Uh, we will talk about the Odyssey later. It's not really like comic related. It's culture, but like
Pop culture.
I guess there's probably a comic about the Odyssey. Then we can make that cheat and say it.
Well,
Oh,
it's a
like,
book. It's a book. We could kind of bring books
yeah,
in.
that's for later.
Yeah, right.
If we got so much to talk about,
Right.
but I thought that was going to be the kind of movie, bro. This Spider-Man reminds me, the movie reminds me that no movie genre can do what the comic book movie genre can
Mhm.
do. That's what I think. I
Right.
could sound crazy, dude, because maybe it's just only Spider-Man and no, but I Doomsday will probably not make as big
As
numbers as
much.
this,
Mhm.
but it's gonna be close because they're related. Like, dude, Spider-Man. Like, oh man, we should just get into it, man, because Spider-Man is like I don't know, like what were your first impressions? What things? Just what do you think about that movie, man? I know you like it too.
Yeah, dude, I love that movie, man. So, first impression, like I already was expecting greatness, and my expectations were met. And dude, if you bring comic book covers to life, like I'm gonna be sitting there happy, smiling ear to ear. I'm just like, it got that one too. It's great. So, oh, guys, so my favorite Marvel team is the Fantastic Four, but a character I love just as much is the Hulk. And him
Mm,
coming back, dude, it was crazy how we haven't seen this guy since what, Thor 3 or like Avengers
like the
ult
actual, not like the weird one, right? Like this is
yeah,
actually
Professor
the
Hulk.
Hulk.
Dude, I forgot how like much of a giant he was.
Dude, he was bigger and he was scarier. Like he was a monster, actual monster, and that's how he's supposed to be.
Right? And I feel like as I forgot, I feel like everybody else forgot how crazy the Hulk actually is.
You know what they did a good job on
What's
is
up?
is the power scaling, because so you have the Punisher in there, which is interesting because somehow they made the Punisher comic relief and it worked,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And so the Punisher is awesome.
Right.
He's a bad man. He ain't scared of nothing. He go
Uh-huh.
in, he get beat up by 80 guys, and he like goes and the dude bleeds, he gets cut, he gets whatever. He's not scared of nothing. And then he meets the Hulk, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'd rather go against the scariest telepath in the universe.
Right. Right.
Jean Grey. I'd rather go against her than the Hulk," which is
Yeah,
correct, by the way.
when he was doing the game plan,
Yeah.
he's like, "You're just trying to get rid of fighting the Hulk." He's
He's
like,
like,
"Yep."
I'm gonna go on Jean Grey, and he's like, bro, you just don't want to go against the Hulk. He's like, yeah, I guess. Like, he right though, but that's the correct power scaling, right? Like,
Right.
even when Spider-Man was there, he was like, dude, this is like outside your league. Like,
Yeah.
this is not what you. And then, but like he's doing his thing, he's trying to help his friend,
But dude, I was not expecting him to be the comic relief.
right? That was like really done well. You know what I liked about the movie is we talked about this earlier in the podcast, but it's like this movie felt like you're opening up a comic book. Now, what do I
Yeah.
mean by that, right?
Right.
When you open up a comic book, any comic book, they can, but they usually don't do like fan service the
Mhm.
way that like Deadpool Wolverine movie did it, right?
Right.
They're kind of dropping things in. Oh, hi, look, and you're like, oh, that person's in it. Like, what? You know what I mean? In a comic book, many times, I mean, maybe I'm wrong about this, but many times the characters kind of intertwine because they're all in the same universe and they just function in a way, right? Like
Right.
you could have probably used like Yelena as a different. You could have a different character for that, but it kind of makes sense that she's like the special ops knows all the secret stuff.
Right.
They can made a whole new character if they wanted to, but why when you have an in-universe person that does that? So when
Yeah.
he goes and talks to her, it doesn't feel to me at least like fan service, even though it kind of is. It just feels like it's another character in it, and that's what makes it to me feel like a comic book. Like the Hulk's in it, makes
Mm.
sense. Punisher's in it, makes sense. Jean Grey's in it, makes sense. You know what I mean? Like these are
Right.
just characters in a comic book from other comic books. Like that's why I don't know how you feel about that, but like that's why it
Right.
feels cool to me.
Yeah, I like the Elena in it too, because she's the current Black Widow, and isn't that like Black Widow's thing? Like she knows like how to hack and
See,
all
that's
these
what I think
things.
too.
So it's like cool that the Black Widow still continues, but it's Yelena. And she knows all the secrets. She's over here in Damage is Control's database and all these things.
And I like that she was like, you're the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, small
Right.
potatoes dude,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm not helping you, right?
Right.
Like this is like I'm doing world ender stuff. You're
Right.
doing like,
I'm fighting Sentry over here.
yeah, yeah. I'm fighting Sentry. I'm about to fight Doom. You know what
Right.
I mean? Like what? You know what I mean? Like it's just I'm fighting Kang. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like that's what her level is.
Right.
And this is more like the city level, right? Like
Which is kind of weird though, because didn't Spider-Man also fight Thanos?
he did,
So
and
why are they trying to discredit him?
he lost.
Oh, that's true.
He got owned. He just got
Yeah,
snapped out of existence, man. You know what
man.
I mean? Like, but hey, dude, when I'm watching this movie, it did it feel to you like Spider-Man was the new Iron Man? Because he's all techie
Oh
and like
yeah,
he's like the new center of the universe, right?
yeah. I remember there was like the second phase of Marvel where Spider-Man was gonna be Iron Man, Black Panther was gonna be Captain America, and Captain Marvel was like the new Thor. I feel like they're still keeping that route with the current Spider-Man, especially how he has like all his stats too. I forgot what his assistant's name was called though.
Oh, Evie.
Evie, he'd be like, Evie, take 5, or Evie, give me vitals, and it's cool. It's
Naomi
cool.
Watts, by the way. I was like, I heard that voice before. Naomi Watts, man.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
dude, that director, I can't pronounce his name, like
Destin?
Destin
So,
Crinton or whatever, like what
yeah,
that dude is
Shang-Chi,
a
dude.
beast. So hey,
Yeah,
check this out. So me and my friend, we're big Marvel fans, and we loved the show Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
And
Oh, dude, did you hear about that?
they
Is that where you're
announced,
going? Uh-huh.
yeah, that's where I'm going. They announced that they're not going to have a season 2, which is whack because the actor, the main character, is getting an Emmy nomination
For that show?
for Wonder Man. And so
Nah.
he's going to be up there if he wins. And he's like, "Oh, I'm part of a canceled show." You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
that's what. And so me and my friend were pissed, right? We're like so mad. We're like,
uh-huh.
"How you gonna cancel this show?" And da 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 da. And then I realized, and I told him later after watching Spider Man, "Hey, I think it's because he's too busy. Like they
Mm.
want he's apparently they gave him Naruto.
Hmm.
Like he got offered Naruto.
Like a live action?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For Netflix or something?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But he's the right guy for that because he did
Yeah,
Shang-Chi.
yeah,
So, and then people are like, why did he release Shang-Chi 2? Dude, because he was making this movie and it was awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you
right.
can't. So I was like, man, they're probably not going to make a Shang-Chi 2 because this guy's going to be too
Mhm.
busy. He's
Yeah,
going to be making Naruto, if that's true. He's going to be making, they're going to, dude, this is going to make maybe like, dude, you think it's going to make 2 billion? Bro,
of
it's going to make a
course.
lot of money, bro. And
I
so
yeah. I haven't seen the theater this packed since dude, I don't remember when.
dude, me either. Dude, me either. This is crazy. And it's like, oh, but that's opening weekend next week. No, bro. This is probably
Nah,
the next three weeks
people
at
have
least.
their tickets lined up already. This is
Dude,
like what, you're going your 3rd time?
I'm in, dude, the difference. I'm in The
Uh-huh,
Mandalorian.
uh-huh.
Everybody loves that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the only one cheering. I'm the only one saying stuff. The Spider
Uh-huh.
Man movie, I've seen it twice. I'm going to see it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Each time, dude, people are clapping, they're whooping,
Uh-huh.
dude, at the end. The, I know everybody keeps saying this, and like, oh, see, but superhero fatigue, right?
Right.
And it's like
Ri
not
Our
quite. It's
friend
like,
Ricardo.
yeah, I know, Ricardo. Superhero fatigue is this. People don't want to see no B, C level superheroes. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to see Thunderbolts 2. Like nobody wants to see. Like I would
Yep.
even say, I hesitate to say this, but because I love the Fantastic Four, the
Mm.
Fantastic Four in the comics is a B level like group, right? They're not like the A team, right? Like it's Spider Man, it's Batman, like sort of Superman, right? But
Uh,
Superman doesn't sell out like crazy like Batman does.
nope.
It's like Spider Man and Batman.
Spider
Right?
yeah. Yeah.
And Marvel was able to make Avengers part of that. So
Yeah.
Avengers does sell well too, I think. And so Avengers was like a B and they became an A, right? Because of the movies or, whatever.
Right.
People just want to, so that's why I think that Doomsday is going to do well. But people just want to see Spider Man. They want to see Batman.
Mhm.
They want to, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man. Like, it just looks so, like, it was the, I don't know. It was just so good. That movie was just so good. Like, everything about it was like, it was, dude, it was like 3 hours and I don't even
Uh,
notice.
Me neither. I
It's
was like,
just,
"What?"
hey, they got the after credits too. My kids were like, I don't get it. Why? Did you see the after credits?
The the Spidey tracker.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He was in
And
a different planet.
yeah, they're like, I don't get it. Why is it in? I go, that's because it's Secret Wars.
Yeah.
He's gonna be somewhere in space in Secret Wars, and they're hinting on that.
Dude, so were you upset that Venom wasn't in it at all?
Upset's a aggressive word because I love the movie.
Uh-huh.
I did like how he was changing
Yeah.
and he was getting darker and whatever. I thought they were leading to him being Venom.
I thought they were doing the Man Spider, where he was
Oh,
gonna get the 6 arms and stuff.
oh,
I thought they were gonna do Man Spider, and bro was gonna get like them teeth coming out,
oh,
which would have
that'd be
been awesome.
that would be crazy. Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? Cindy Moon was in the movie.
No.
You know who that is, right? Silk.
Si- Oh yeah, was she? She was in it.
She's in the movie, bro.
What part?
So you remember the part where that Asian girl asked the question, "How come if Thanos was worried about whatever, like why
So
didn't he
that's
just say
Silk.
her name was Cindy? That's Cindy
Oh.
Moon.
Uh-huh.
So that's Silk right there,
Did you think that girl in the bus was Rogue though?
dude. I
Really?
did. I looked at her. I was like, "Is that Rogue?" And now it's not nothing's crazy, right? Because Jean Grey proves now there's not official X-Men, but there's mutants just
Right.
walking around. And I know everybody keeps saying like, oh, like Miss Marvel's a mutant. Like they just did that because they just own the mutants again, so they want to say
Right.
mutants, right? I don't really consider her a mutant, even though I guess technically she's a
She's
mutant.
in the current X-Men though.
She is, but
Uh-huh.
they like that's all marketing. The real, the real X-Men, the real mutant, the first one, that's Jean Grey. Everybody
Right.
knows she's a mutant,
Right.
right? Everybody else is like, it feels like they're just kind of like, let's throw that word out because it's cool. Like, let's hint at it. What you know what I mean? No, Jean Grey is a real mutant.
Uh-huh.
She's like one of the like original X-Men. She's like, so when you see Jean Grey, now they made up her sister. She's not real.
Yeah, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I was like,
I was thinking too. I was like, "Huh? Did
did
I
I
miss
not
something?"
know? Like, is this some modern thing I don't know
Uh-huh.
or whatever?
Right.
No, they just made that up, which is fine.
I was questioning myself. I was like,
Me
"How did I
too.
not know he had a sister?"
I was like, how did I not know that? I thought it
Uh,
was, dude, that Spider-Man fan that hates our guts, he's going to be getting on us. Oh, that's
uh,
because you didn't read nothing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, so I was just sitting there like, dang, man. Like, no, but
Uh-huh.
they made it up. It was fine.
Yeah.
That means at least, Marlon, there
Right.
are two real mutants.
Right.
And she counts. Sarah Gray counts. There are two real mutants in the universe.
So,
And
does this mean in the current MCU, all the X-Men are like teenagers right now?
see, that's the thing. Because Jean Grey can't be that much older than the other people, right?
Right.
They can't be like, oh, Cyclops isn't born yet. Then like, no, that means they're
Yeah.
all about the same age, right? Ish, be a
Right.
little bit younger, a little bit older.
Because that would make Spider-Man older than the X-Men.
Yes, if they're starting Jean Grey right now,
Uh-huh.
right? She looks. How old is she? Look. How old is she? Like I don't know, teenager, right? Like
Yeah.
16. I don't
She looked
know.
like, yeah, she looked really young.
I don't know. I don't
Even
know how.
Spider-Man was like, when he got the identity, he's like, she's just a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how old is it? Wait, isn't he like 30 or something? Like they confirmed it
I don't know, but he would
because he
because
was stretching. He was like, I'm not in high school
he's in
no
the
more.
he was in college, right?
Hmm.
So it's high school, and then it was a 4-year jump, right? They did that
Yeah,
montage, and it's a 4-year jump. So he's at least 24,
yeah, because he
right?
missed. That would mean he missed his whole college like
Mhm.
time, right?
So the youngest he could probably be is like 22.
Right. Which I don't think so.
No, he's probably a little older
Yeah,
than that,
he's
right?
older.
Yeah. So Jean Grey is going to be a teen. That means that Scott Summers is probably her age too,
Right.
and all of them. That means that the X-Men, not as the X-Men yet, maybe
Yeah, they're commencing like, dude.
they're alive right now.
Yeah, they just need to. They can do the original five, like next movie or
Which
something.
I heard that's what they're going to do with the original movie. We're going to talk about San Diego Comic Con in a bit, but
Right.
um, I don't know. Let's close up. Let's close up the best movie of the year so far, Spider-Man. What are your closing thoughts on that?
Dude, everyone has to go watch this movie, especially if you want to see these comic book covers come to life. If you want to see a live action comic, because I know people's biggest complaint that they didn't feel like a comic It just felt like, media commercial type movie. This movie is a comic book brought to life. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's action packed, it's sad at times too. It plugs at the heartstrings. When they're playing with the Legos, dude, people were tearing up in that
Oh, dude,
theater.
I was tearing
People were
up,
sniffing in the theater.
bro. When Jean Grey pretended to be his girlfriend MJ, and
Oh,
that was messed
dude.
up. Somebody next to me, both times in the theater, the person next to me, like didn't yell out, but like just said out loud,
Right.
"Oh, she sucks." Like as in Jean Grey sucks for doing that. That's messed up.
Huh.
Like that makes her a bad guy, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's messed up. But then that's also something a teenager would do too. You know what I mean? Like they're a little too mature and they don't know how to like. So then they're just being stupid and whatever. Like
Right, right.
I don't know. That's crazy. So,
Cause
uh,
I mean, she is like bro, Phoenix, bro.
she's Phoenix. She's got a
So
dark Phoenix in her. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
she got that
Hey,
dark side.
last thoughts for me are the same as the Mandalorian Grogu. If you want this movie, if you want more movies, you guys got to go out to theater and support it. Otherwise, if it doesn't make 2.5 billion, they may not make the next one. You guys need to really come out there and support it. Watch it one or two times. Support this movie. You know what I mean? Because man, uh, it's just one of the. It's what a comic book movie is supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like you got to see different characters. It's and you know what I liked about this movie too
What's up?
is the old. There was a while where like they thought that comic book movies should be this big fight with superpowers.
Right.
That's not what this movie did.
Nope.
What this movie did was, I guess it's similar to Thunderbolts, but what this movie did was, there wasn't a big old fight. They used Aunt May, and it was like a story based kind of battle at the end,
Right.
and it was so cool. And then when Punisher did his thing, dude, uh, they took that from the Ultimates, I think, because remember when Punisher kills Spider Man in the Ultimates as well?
Well, that scene where he comes in carrying Spider-Man, that's from the
Oh,
books.
bro, that
So,
was sick too, dude. And man, Frank, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, bro. Now I'm hyped to watch it again tomorrow.
uh,
Now the question is, how many times I'm gonna watch it? Because I watched The Mandalorian Grogu 7 times.
right, right.
This is a long movie,
Dude, but people are okay, that's why I asked you if you were upset cuz people are mad, bro. They're mad that Spider-Man didn't like I guess die, but Venom is what saved him. Cuz you know how
oh
at the end of which movie it was, the symbiote, there's like a little bit left on the table. And
yeah,
somebody
yeah, yeah.
comes in, they take it. Dude, damage control could have took it. They were destroying the place. Dude, that Venom could have broke free, followed Spider-Man, and then brought him back to life.
That would have been sick if Venom was the reason why his life was saved.
Right?
Maybe they're saving that for Secret Wars, though,
Because we need to see that black suit.
bro. An
They're
MCU
lagging
black
that black
dude.
suit.
His suit was sick, dude. I know we're supposed to sign off on this part, but his suit was sick. I didn't play the PS5 game, but I have friends who have played the PS5 game, and they
Yeah,
said that it was basically the PS5 game,
I heard that too. They're saying like the fight scenes and the swinging, it's like the PS2 game brought to life.
bro, which was awesome, by the way.
Right,
Like
right.
all the fight scenes were awesome. Everything was awesome. So if that video game plays that, like,
Because I never played it either, and like without even playing it, it was awesome.
bro, speaking of video games, we are supposed to talk about Wolverine. We'll talk about that the next one.
Wolverine.
We'll talk
Right.
about the next
Next
one because
episode.
I'm a big Wolverine fan, obviously.
Uh-huh.
But let's move on to the next thing. Uh, a last thing, San Diego Comic Con. We're a little late to the show, but hey, here we go. Big Marvel. We're just going to focus on the Marvel
Just
announcements.
Marvel. So
Sorry,
that's
Marlon. This has become a Marvel heavy one. When we'll talk about Clayface later because I saw the trailer and all that stuff.
dude,
We
that
should talk
trailer
about
looks
Clayface because I have thoughts about that one. Um,
uh-huh.
but
That
but
trailer, dude, got me all squirming in my seat.
yeah, yeah, which is supposed to. It's supposed to. So okay, so San Diego Comic Con Marvel had some announcements.
Right.
The first thing was, uh, well, I don't know if it's the first thing in order, but one of the things was it announced that the team that did Star Wars Starfighter
Uh-huh.
is gonna do Ghost Rider,
Right.
right? Which is a big surprise because somehow they can do Ghost Rider, but they can't do Blade.
Right.
Uh,
I heard
I
Blade
don't
got
know.
canceled though.
What's that?
Didn't Blade get canceled?
Yeah, I know. Why you cancel Blade? You can't even do Blade, but you're gonna do Ghost Rider?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Shoot, I don't know, man.
And people are upset too when they unveiled it was Ryan Gosling. People wanted it to still be Nicolas Cage
Nah, that dude too old, man.
because they were saying that he just did Spider-Man Noir. Like,
And it's
bring him
good.
back.
He's too old though. You can't
I
put
mean, they're
him in.
bringing back all the X-Men.
You can't put him. You can't put him in Ghost Rider.
One last run as Ghost Rider.
No, he's too old,
And
man.
he could
Come
just
on.
be a skull like half the movie. Just borrow
No,
his
that
voice.
is true. But I don't want. He's still too goofy for me. No, no. Apparently, Feige
Uh-huh.
had watched Star Wars Starfighter, which I am a big Star Wars fan. So I
Right.
think in the future we'll talk about that too. Um, but he saw it and it was so awesome. He greenlit
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Now I
Right.
don't know if that's a good idea,
Yeah,
but
because where does this fit in?
Ghost Rider. I don't know. Well, I guess it fits in like the Werewolf by Night kind of world.
Kind of. Unless they do a TV show for Disney Plus.
No, no, they're making a movie, man. They
This
ain't
is a
wasting
movie
their time.
movie.
Dude, it's Sean Levy. Uh,
Okay.
by the way, Sean Levy, I am not the biggest like. Apparently, so the criticism on Sean Levy is this: he he makes above average movies,
Right.
right? But people like working with him. He's a cool dude. He goes on budget and he finishes movies on time.
Right.
That's like everything that a studio wants, right?
Right.
I just have a feeling Ghost Rider's not going to make that much money.
No, it won't.
I don't think so either. You don't think so either, right? Like
Nah.
I don't think so either. Like
No one's like, I need Ghost Rider right now. Like that. I don't hear that.
like how much does Ghost Rider make? What is the top end? I think it's
Right.
400 mil.
Probably.
That's about where it will be. It won't make more than Superman.
Of course. They'll do
Um,
like Supergirl numbers.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, that's like 100 and that's like
It won't
100 and
be as bad. Like it won't be like we're talking like Craven and Morbius and stuff like that.
no, it'll be better than that because this
But
team is really good.
yeah.
Like, well, I don't know about really good, but this team is. These are pros. I'm talking crap on Sean Levy, but he makes movies I like.
Uh-huh.
They're just like above average movies, right? Like, and you want
Right.
Ghost Rider to be awesome. But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. Like, but I don't know. Like, it's not gonna make that much money. It's so I don't know. But
So here's the question: do you think this movie will make money? Black Panther 3
oh, that's gonna make a lot.
with
Like,
the new. What do you think about the new Black Panther?
so I never watched that movie, the where he comes from,
Long
the Long
Walk.
Walk.
I didn't watch it either, but I've seen clips, dude.
It's not my kind of movie,
Hmm.
but everybody I know that's seen it says he's awesome. Says he's a good pick.
Right.
Makes sense. There was a story actually where people like caught him with some other girl. Like I don't know if it was like a scandal, whatever, but it it marked that now that you're part of the MCU and Black Panther was like you said, it was supposed he's supposed to be the next like Captain America,
Right.
right? He was supposed to fill that role, right?
Right.
And so if anybody's questioning if Black Panther is not big enough, once this kid got casted, dude, paparazzi are all over him. And
Yeah.
he's not used to that. He was doing things in public. And
Uh,
somebody's got to take this guy aside and go like, "Hey man, like you got to do stuff like on this like this the DL, like whatever your private life is now not going to be private if you do it
yeah.
outside. You can't just
Yeah.
walk around now.
Yeah.
You made the big time. Like
You're Black Panther now.
you're Black Panther."
Yeah. Right.
Which is interesting when you ask me that because in the comics, Black Panther is not that big of a deal. He's not.
Right.
Like he is a B. I hesitate to say C, but maybe B minus type character. He's just not that
Mm.
big of a deal. He's better when you pair him with somebody big, like you pair him with
Avengers.
Storm,
Oh, Storm.
right? Oh, who'd you say?
They put him in the Avengers.
Yeah. You put him in the Avengers, bro.
Yeah.
He's great in the comics, right?
Right.
But you got Coogler, like that dude can make any movie he wants to. That
Yeah.
dude made Sinners,
Yeah.
and like he just said, I'm gonna make a movie like whatever. Like he just made whatever movie with whatever characters and whatever, and it was one of the greatest movies ever,
Right.
right? And it's like wow. So Coogler is like one of the next, like if you say Christopher Nolan is like every movie he makes is awesome, he's like our modern day like masterpiece maker, right?
Right.
Coogler is the next guy coming up, I think, because like he's making all those big movies, like whatever. He's a star
Yeah.
director. Like if he makes a movie, people are gonna watch it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so you have him doing Black Panther 3 because he could be like, I don't need Black Panther. Like I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go make movies and be like Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
But Christopher Nolan finished the they finished the
Batman.
Batman series,
Yeah, the
right?
Batman.
Maybe he thinks this is his Batman, and then he'll just go do whatever's.
Which is pretty cool if you put it that way too.
Dude, like it kind of is too. Like,
Yeah.
and he got a similar issue that Nolan did, except Nolan got footage from Heath Ledger. So
Uh-huh.
he got Heath Ledger, and then Ledger died, right?
Right.
Like, well, he didn't get to have
Yeah.
Chadwick, right? Like he's just like, oh man, like so. But he was able to make a movie in honor of him. So they have similar paths in that way, except that it isn't Batman. You know what I mean? Like it's the
Yeah.
main actor, so they're replacing based on the main actor. I don't
Right.
know. I think that Black Panther will probably be in the 700-800 million range. I think
I
is
know for Black Panther, people do show up though.
yeah, they
Because both
do.
times I watched the first one and I watched the sequel, theater was filled and
It
people were
was.
cheering and clapping. So people show up for Black
It
Panther.
was. And people are gonna want to see how the new Black Panther is in the new movie,
Right.
right? And it's gonna be part of what phase 7?
Yeah, because this is after Avengers.
Yeah, it's gonna be. But I think phase 7 is. I mean, I'm making this up, but like the next phase should have X-Men, maybe Shang-Chi, um, Fantastic Four, of course,
Right.
and Black Panther is part of that.
Right.
So, and if they're casting somebody this young, like he's there for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know they're going to do a soft reboot ish, for after Secret Wars,
Yeah.
but I think he's in. Like I don't know what you think, but I think he's in. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he's gonna be the Black Panther going forward
And
for
and
like
so
any future projects and stuff like that.
so it's interesting, right? The previous phases, it was kind of about individual heroes,
Yeah.
and then they get together as the Avengers, and that was so cool.
Hmm.
I think the next phase, the two big ones are the ones from Fox that they bought,
Yeah.
X-Men and Fantastic Four. Those are teams, so it's a little different, right? Like now it's teams that are famous instead of like individual, like Iron Man and this, and you know what I mean. And so it's a little different. And so where does Black Panther fall in this, right? Like if Black Panther and Shang-Chi, I don't even know Shang-Chi is going to be in it
Yeah.
afterwards.
And nobody wants Shang-Chi 2 more than Simu Liu himself.
Dude,
He's
but the
always
thing is,
bringing it up.
that director is going to be busy doing Spider-Man.
Right.
And now he's going to get his trilogy.
Right.
Brand New Day, like, I don't know, is day going to be the word? Like, daytime craziness, and you know what I mean? What was use day as the whatever? He's got his trilogy, like,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Black Panther looks good, man, and that announcement was sick. And then they said that the Avengers, the last thing they said, the Avengers was going to have, uh, so Endgame was going to have extra footage.
Yeah.
That extra footage is basically Steve, actually delivering these stones. So
Oh.
that's the extra footage, and then one of those things or something about that leads into Doomsday. So that's the extra footage, which is kind of
I don't
cool.
know if you saw this clip. It was when they were taking questions from the fans, and it was Deadpool asking the question.
Oh, dude, yeah, I saw that.
But What was up with the gray suit? Like, are we gonna see that suit?
That suit's from X Force, I think.
Right? Are we gonna see like X Force in
I don't
Avengers
know.
Doomsday?
I don't think so. I think he was just doing that to be funny. Um,
You're just gonna
well,
casually show the gray suit,
dude, apparently he was that was Ryan Reynolds,
right?
and he was walking around Comic Con taking pictures of people, but because he had the mask and he was wearing the gray suit, no one thought to think that that was Ryan Reynolds. So they have pictures with him. Anybody who asks is like, "Oh, I love your
Uh-huh.
cosplay. Can I?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, no problem, bro." Like,
Right.
so he has all these random pictures. He had no security with him, like,
Oh,
because no one knew it was him. So like, he's just walking around like, "Oh, what's that?" And then he goes up there, and then people realize, "Oh, wait, that's Ryan Reynolds." Like,
right.
I don't know. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds was getting like semi canceled because
Uh,
of that whole. It was that whole like, is it Blake Lively? Is that his girl? I can't remember. Who's his girl? Like, there's somebody who's his girl. Um,
I don't hear anything about Ryan
she
Reynolds.
she she got into this big old thing with this other guy
Mm,
that they directed and whatever. It was this whole thing, and Ryan Reynolds got caught up in it, and so it was a thing, and he looked bad. And on the internet, like apparently
oh,
the internet hates him, and you know how the internet is. Once they hate
right,
you, you're basically canceled. And so
right.
hopefully this brings him back. You know what I mean?
Dude, I
Unless,
hope the X Force is in it. At least we got to see the X Force in X-Men '97.
dude. So another spoiler. I know we said we're not gonna be spoilers,
Right.
but a little bit of a spoiler. So I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna talk about X-Men '97, which we should talk about later.
Right.
Right? We got so much to talk about, right? But X-Men '97, man, one of the greatest moments. My brother hasn't seen the X-Men series yet, the new one, the new season, and I told him watch the first episode
Uh-huh.
and the beginning of the second,
Yeah.
and after that, don't want. And man, I'm spoiling it, guys. But they have an they have the X-Men, X Force like title screen.
Oh, yeah.
And oh man, I start tearing up, bro. Like I love X Force, bro. Like I mean, I'm a, you guys, I'm a Rob Liefeld fan.
Right,
I
right,
want X Force, and I see X Force. The way they set it up was dope,
right.
and I won't ruin that part. But you should really like if you haven't, just see the first episode of season 3 of X-Men '97 and the beginning of that. And if you don't like it after that, then you're not gonna like it because
Right.
that show is awesome. We won't talk about that, but anyway, so they talked about Avengers. Sorry,
Going
right?
back.
Going back to Avengers, um, and then what did they do after that? They talked about Endgame a little bit. Do you remember?
uh,
They showed some stuff about Doomsday.
what did they show about Doomsday?
I think they showed some Doomsday like footage that no one else has seen. And so I was listening to another podcast, and they didn't want to ruin it, but they said that what they showed.
Right.
So I was listening to another podcast, and they hated the new Doomsday trailer. And I was like, how can
Right.
you hate the new Doomsday trailer, bro? Like, it's awesome. But they were like, there's no stakes, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, whatever. And then they said they watched this one, and they said they were sold. So whatever this footage is, which I'll probably show again, they're
Right.
probably saving it for D23.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And after D23 is probably when they'll release this. But
Yeah,
apparently,
come to
whatever
think
this
of
footage.
it, what does Doom want?
So there is a line I heard. Again, if this is a little bit of spoiler, but there is a line that Doom says that all of you are living stolen lives, and I'm here to take it
Ooh.
back. Which, if you think of all these incursions in different universes, like multiverse,
Yeah.
the multiverse is not really supposed to exist,
Right.
but it does, and they blamed it on Kang because
Uh,
Kang was trying to control that, and
so
because they killed Kang, now there's all these multiverses, right?
so Kang's
And
still canon.
yeah, he's still canon.
Uh,
He's still canon. He ain't
alright.
canceled. Like his
Alright.
acts are his
Yeah, they
acts are
gotta
there
recast Kang, man.
at least for for a little bit, right? Like
At least as a placeholder.
yeah, I'm okay with that. Like
Yeah.
Kang's a cool character, I still think, especially if you want your what is it, Avengers 6 or whatever to increase the
Right.
price. They should like
Right,
help a brother out here,
right.
man. Help a brother out. But that footage apparently talks about that stuff. It also talks about how um Reed has history
Oh yeah, I heard
with
that.
Doom and all that. Dude, apparently, whatever this footage is, it was enough to get everybody like, we're in.
Uh
Doomsday's going
huh.
to be awesome.
Yeah.
Like, that's what the word is. So I can't wait to watch that footage. I'm already in with Doomsday. I already bought my ticket to Doomsday. Did you?
No.
Bro, Doomsday is in December. Bro,
Uh huh.
Doomsday is December. I saw the trailer. I
Right.
tried to buy the tickets. It's sold out in most of the things. I could only get one
No
ticket.
way.
Yeah. I had to get one
Wow.
nighttime ticket. It's sold out. So it's sold out in December, bro.
Yeah.
After a trailer that some people apparently
After
didn't
a
like.
trailer. Dude, I just want to see Reed and Doom's backstory. Like this Reed, Pedro Pascal did not have enough time to shine.
Yeah, everybody's crapping on Pedro Pascal. Remember that?
Yeah, but like Reed's a super genius, and I feel like this movie didn't show it. They
Mhm.
showed how cool Susan Storm is,
Yep. Yep, it
but
did.
not Reed, man.
No.
Like
And I
if
don't
you
think it's
have,
Pedro Pascal's fault.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They made Johnny look smarter than Reed.
Mm-hmm.
Fool's over here finding out ancient dialects and stuff. And Reed, he just teleporting eggs, man.
And hey, look, Tim. Tim's one of our listeners out there. He's the one that's in the chat. He loves that movie. Tim, I love
Yeah,
that movie too.
same
But
here.
they did Reed dirty, bro. You know this. It's true. They did Reed dirty. They should have hooked him up, made him look like the smartest man in the world. They didn't.
Right.
They made him look like, I don't know, like he was just a wannabe, like he just whatever. And it was not Pedro Pascal's fault.
They made him look like he cared too much about the public's opinion. Cause when they flipped on the Fantastic Four for not wanting to sacrifice Franklin, dude, the following night, dude's like, maybe we should use him as bait. And Sue's like, what? Like, there's a million possible things we could do, and you just going over like jump into the final choice, you know?
And I don't know if he's the guy that should be bringing that up. Like, I don't know.
That should be
I don't
like
know.
Johnny's idea or something.
I agree. I agree with you, bro. Like, I think that it was a bad. They didn't let Pedro Pascal do his thing. They
They
didn't
let
let
him
that.
shine, man.
No. But
They
this new
didn't.
movie, I heard he does.
That's what I'm hoping for. I want to see why Doom became the way he is, because he was friends with Reed. Like they were friends.
So it's interesting. So Feige, this goes to what you're saying.
Right.
So somebody asked Feige this question. There's no build up towards Doom,
Right.
and so da, 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 da. And Feige's like, I think people are overstating the build up that Thanos had,
Ooh.
because this was the build up to Thanos. He was sitting on a chair. He was saying, "I guess I'll do it myself,"
Right.
and that's about it. That was
Right.
the build up, and then Infinity War happened.
No, but
So
at least he had like 3 little teasers. We just saw Doom once.
I know, but like, it's not really anything. It was just like that's Feige's argument. It was just like
Uh,
they just showed him. There wasn't any like character development. He wasn't even part of the main story for any of these really. You know what I
right.
mean? Like it was whatever, right?
Right.
He was really introduced. Thanos was really introduced in Infinity War. He was the main character in Infinity War. He goes, "We're doing the same thing with Doomsday.
Uh,
Doomsday is the first introduction of Doom,
right.
just like Thanos. His first introduction was Infinity War. It's the exact same model."
Right.
And it looks like Doom's actually the main character of Doomsday,
Which
just
he
like
should
Thanos is
be,
the main
because
character. Yeah,
it's crunch time. This is like one of the biggest villains, Marvel's biggest villains. You're gonna put him in 3 hours?
and who's going to be his archenemy? It's going to be
Thor, right?
a Reed, right?
I don't think, dude. There's so many leaders. Cause we got Captain America coming back. Thor's there. Reed and Cyclops.
Bro, did you see you've seen the trailer, right?
Right.
To Doomsday. I know there's this meme going out, and it like cracks me up because it has Thor, and he's talking to his team that he has, and
Right.
he basically says, "All y'all, I had a better team last time. All y'all suck,
Uh-huh.
and the danger is not as bad as it was right now, and I got a
Yeah.
worse team."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dang, Thor, that's not a way to like, hype up your team. You're like basically like, I had a better team than you guys, and the threat was not as bad as right now, and we
Yeah.
barely survived. the threat is worse now, and you guys suck. I guess y'all are gonna die. That was his like. Come
Yeah,
on,
I
Thor.
seen
Come
that.
on, Thor. Come on. Like Thor's like we're in a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay, guys, we're way over. Like we were planning to do a very short one because we were doing our thing, but when Marlon and I get going, we talk about comics. We can go on forever. We still got 80 topics that we want to talk about, but we're gonna stop it right here. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Marlon, you got a last word?
Go watch Spider-Man, guys. Do not miss this movie. You guys got to watch it in theaters.
Guys, you guys gotta support the comic book movies, the small
Right.
movies. It will not make 2.5 billion unless you help this movie out. Come on, guys.
Come on.
All right, peace, guys.
See ya.